To meet a friend at a vegetarian restaurant. I've just ordered the Grab bike. Hopefully he'll be here in a minute or so. Beautiful day here today. Hanoi, Vietnam.
Okay.
Here's my Grab guy. We're off. Okay, my friend.
Thank you very much.
See you next time.
Thank you.
Alright guys, I'm here with my friend Juyen. Hello Juyen. How are you? You looking lovely today?
Yes, thank you.
So today we are coming here, Anchai vegetarian restaurant. Alright guys, lunch has arrived. Full sao and the orange juice. And she has which full sao as well. Alright guys, check this out. We've got yo. This beer goggles guy. Welcome to New Zealand, man. Welcome to New Zealand, guys. I'm just walking around my hood here in Blenheim, New Zealand. How you doing, beer goggles? You guys miss me? You guys miss me, man? Show you the streets, some of the street vibes.
IRL_Rai says Kia ora with life.
Sup, bro?
With life says welcome back Rai, hope all is well. Go check out Rai's channel.
Wiz Life. We got the Wiz Life now. We got the branding. We got the branding up, chat. Yeah, this is New Zealand, single level houses here. It's cold, man. It's popping down to like...
Says I bet his skies are gorgeous at night. All the stars.
Yeah, you can actually see the stars. Sun's about to set. Thought I'd come on now before the sun sets over there. I'm just walking around my hood. I usually do this as like 5 or 6 Ks. How you doing, man? It's been busy past couple of weeks since I've been back in New Zealand. I think I've been back for 10 days. About 10 days. So I just had to do my my pops' memorial for his grave.
IRL_Rai says, oh, you really update username.
Already updated. We're on Wiz Life now, man. So all the platforms are updated to Wiz Life. The branding is now ahead. We are ahead of the game. I'm just thinking if I forgot any branding at all. I think even like YouTube has got Wiz Life, Kick, Wiz Life, and Twitch Wiz Life. How you doing? Rai? How's life, man? Welcome in, guys. Welcome to New Zealand. Sun's about to drop, so we've got like...
IRL_Rai says, now I got to update your new name to my bot.
Yeah, up your new name to my new name to your bot. Yeah. This is the hospital, chat. I hate going to hospitals. I don't like being sick and going to hospitals. But yeah, this is a hospital here. So just past the hospital is like a cemetery. I just want to pop in and see my uncle. He's buried there, him and my auntie. Just want to go say hello. Look at the footpath. Someone designed the footpath so it's wiggly. I just want to walk in a straight line. I don't want to walk wiggly. But yeah, this is New Zealand, guys. Welcome. Good to see you guys, man. Thought I'd test the stream today. Looks like everything's going to plan. Let me just see if are we also on Red Team chat? I think we're on Red Team as well. Yep, we're on Red Team. Green Team. Yeah, we updated our username. So the username's already been updated. We did that. I did that all today. I did that all today. And I thought would test it. So this is like a test stream for the new brand name. Hope you guys are well, man. So yeah, last 2-3 days I've been just traveling. I've been traveling from Auckland all the way down here to the top of the South Island. We had a ferry ride yesterday. Yeah, doing good. I'm doing good. Yeah, no, I'm doing good. Just settling in back here. Just tying up a few loose ends back in New Zealand here. See, my family was a real good, I won't call it bee lessing, I'll call it bee upping. Bee lessing. People go blessing, be less. I rather be up, be more. So yeah, it's been good catching up with my family. And then just getting things for the stream sorted. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay here in New Zealand. I'm not sure, eh? Not too sure. This is a hospital here, chat. Hospital. I don't like the hospital, man. It's a flat hospital, like it's not a big hospital. Usually they have, in the big cities, they have tall hospitals. It's been cold here though, man. It's been cold, chat. It gets down to like 0, -2. You can see the sun about to drop. So, not too far away from home, guys. Hey, hope you guys are well, man. You guys miss me? You guys miss me? This guy. Should have worn my neck gaiter. Woo. I think the last time I was streaming was in Shanghai, right? Yeah. I streamed in Shanghai for you guys. That trip.
Says, welcome back with life.
No worries, thank you. So that trip back to China, the one we did 3-4 weeks ago, it was awesome. I DJ'd. I made some DJ mixes for the new YouTube channel. I DJ'd in the hostels. So what I'm gonna do, my goal was I set up the camera. I set this camera up and I recorded my DJ set to my laptop, the audio, and then I synced the audio and the video to this together. I think I'll release that this week. That was at Suzhou Desti Hostel. My goal is to try and DJ at places like that and then get the venues like the hostels to share the video around. I was thinking that's another way to promote your DJ mixes or channels or whatever. The only problem is that some of the songs could be prevented from being seen in some countries. So like Russia, especially Russia, A lot of American pop songs don't get shown in Russia for some reason, which is pretty weird, I thought. But hey, it is what it is. I haven't been for this walk for ages, man. This walk is usually about an hour and 20. I walk like 6K, something like that. You know? And I meet a lot of other people on the road. A lot of elderly people. Beautiful weather here though. For the past few days I've been back. Well, we came back yesterday. Chat. So it's my second day back in the city here, or the small town. The small town is called Blenheim. So yeah, we're just walking past. Oh, that was the police. Police are gone down the back. Anyway, I hope you guys like the branding. Save all the links, chat. The Discord's still open. I've saved all the links on the Discord if you need links to green team, purple team, and red team. We're just gonna see how we go with this rebrand. We'll just see how we go. Beer goggles. How's your beer goggles, man? That's a weird name. Why do you call yourself beer goggles? Yo, Reminisce, what's up, bro?
DJ Reminisce says you're back home.
Yeah. Just got back in the past few days. How you doing, bro? Just testing out some new settings for the stream. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Welcome in. Hope you're well. Who knows? I might jump on board for a Street Fighter.
Reminisce says, nice bro. Thanks me when you're in Auckland. Jam some hyper.
Yeah, hard. Jam some hyper. I'm back in Auckland.
Jean Baptine says,
Yo, Jean Baptine, how you doing? Welcome in. How's your competitions? You still running hyper competitions? Fightcade, eh? Is it Fightcade? I don't have wired internet. I don't want to jump on and lag you guys out, man. If I jump on Fightcade with my wireless, everyone will go, oh, he's laggy. He won because of laggy.
Jean Baptine says competitions. Maybe it was someone else. DJ_Reminisce says all good. Next tournament is in September in Hastings.
Oh, is it? Damn, I'm only going to be here for a few weeks, bro. Didn't hit him back up, but yeah. Thanks anyway. I'll let the boys know in Hastings. If you post it up on the hyper page, I'll post it out to all my mates over those ways. Some NZ boys using hotspot on Fightcade. It's been alright. Oh yeah. Yeah, ultimately though, wired internet's better, for Fightcade. Just to prevent the lag.
DJ_Reminisce says, thanks me when you're in Auckland. You'll get some boys together for a hyper jam.
Sweet, bro. Yeah, sounds good, eh? It sounds good. Tell the brother John to come out too. Sweet, bro. Oh, holla. Thank you for popping in. Jean Baptine, how you doing, bro? Oh no, I was talking to Reminisce Jean Baptine. He's organizing some tournaments, some Street Fighter tournaments. We're just passing the cemetery, guys.
Jean Baptine says not great. Getting hot and stressful here. I think it's time to move.
Yeah, bro. Just gotta come over and see my uncle. One of my uncles, guys. Just gonna see my uncle and my auntie. Oh, the flowers are still there. Just at the cemetery. Show you guys those flowers. Flowers are still here. This grave here is from 1940. 1940, so it's about 40, 60, about 86 years old. A few earthquake cracks here, but as Pop and usually say, uncle and auntie. Much love, uncle, auntie. Let's carry on, guys. You've got loved ones that are passed on. Go see them, guys. Go pay some respects. Lay some flowers. Pay some respects to your family that's passed on. I always try to, whenever I'm in the different cities and towns, try and pay respects. Some of them don't have children, and some of them, their families, they don't have any family left in the city. Anyway, we're about half an hour till home. Weather's gonna be chilly tonight here in the South Island, guys.
Jean Baptine says not very uplifting.
Not very uplifting. Oh, really? You're getting hot and stressful. Time to move. Aren't you in India somewhere? You're in India somewhere, aren't you? Jean Baptine?
Jean Baptine says yay.
How's India, bro? How's India vibes? Actually, speaking of Street Fighter, they got an arcade.
Jean Baptine says same as when you left.
Oh, yep, cool. Oh, it's hot. Must mean that it's hot in India. Last time I was there, it was super hot. That's why we went initially to go to Kanye West, but they cancelled the concert because it was like 47 degrees. Thank you, Hacker, for your kind donation. Thank you very, very, very much. Yo, this guy. Thank you, man. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate. Much love to this hacker guy. Yeah, New Zealand's good, bro. New Zealand's good, hacker. So far, so good, dude. So far, so good. I'm just doing the evening walk because New Zealand is like 5 hours ahead of Vietnam. So back in Vietnam right now, it'll be, what's the time now? Going on to 5 p.m. So it'll be midday back in Thailand, back in Bangkok and Hanoi. And now I see a lot of streamers in Hanoi. I think Nina Neon's there, and it's cool. It's good that they're streaming there. It's good to come back and recharge, you know what I mean, guys? It's good to come back and recharge. Thank you very much for your kind donation. I know that's a cheesy alert, but I thought, well, no one else is using that telethon alert. So that telethon alert, that thank you very much for your kind, there used to be like a thing in the 80s where stars from around the world would come to New Zealand, and New Zealand will have fundraisers called telethons. So it could be for a cause. It could be, say, for child cancer, or for, you know, all sorts of different things. And so all these stars from around the world will come to New Zealand, and they'll have like a 48-hour telethon where people would pledge or donate to the cause. And then the actors or the musicians that would come would do different things. Like Knight Rider was a big thing in the 80s, 90s. So you had David Hasselhoff come, you know, you had all these 80s and 90s actors come. And that song, thank you very much for your kind donation, was like the theme donation song when people donated. So I thought, oh, no one's using that. Let's check that on. I thought it was funny. One thing I have noticed here, guys, I think I've told you before, is all of those. You know what those are, eh? Another one just above us. There's a few that are faded. Another one over there. Another one up there. And people going, oh, those are just like, because it's cold up there. But really, it's always over this city. It's always over this city. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Hope Benzie's treating you well, mate. Laughing face.
Who was that? Who was that? Someone talking? Yep, everyone's treating me well. Thank you. Thank you, Hacker. Sorry. Usually I go.
1337 underscore hacker says, lol, why did that just go through again?
I don't know. I think one of my fingers, because I got big fingers, so I think they might have pushed the alert again by accident. So I usually walk up those mountains there, Chad, in the back. I usually walk up those mountains, but a bit late today because the sun sets quite early, like 5 o'clock here. The sun sets, which is dumb. So if I go up to the mountains, I've got to like leave a bit earlier. I gotta leave early. But I was out picking up the cat because we take our cat to the cattery while we were away from town. So I had to pick up the cat today. The little rugrat. How you doing, by the way, Hacker? How's Bangkok, man? I've hardly been watching any streams either, man. I've been just so busy, eh? Just catching up on family things and just wrapping up some loose ends. I'll probably be back here for at least 2 to 3 more weeks. Quite possibly 4 weeks or 5.
1337 underscore hacker says Bangkok is good, mate. The parents flying over today for a visit.
Oh, nice, nice. Parents again. Shit, weren't they just there the other day? of the other week. Weren't they in China or something? Where do they stay? In New Zealand? They're frequenting Asia a lot. So now I haven't made any plans to go back yet. I just got to get some stuff out this week and then plan to go back.
1337_hacker says they love that warm weather, haha.
Yeah, the weather's quite cool here. Just wanted to spend a bit of time back here with my mom as well. Because down here in Blenheim it can get really, really chilly. Really chilly. Sometimes below 0 down here. -10. Not as cold as Harbin, but you know, when your elderly are over 70, you know, they can have chilly bones, you know. It's good, man. Well, I hope Bangkok's treating you well. Hope the weather there is fine. I've seen a few nasty typhoons back there in China. China got hit with a big typhoon there in the south. I think southeast. I think the one place that gets hit a lot is Hainan Island, eh? That place is like, that island in China, southern China, is on the path of typhoons. Because most of the typhoons start over in Philippines and then they drift west to east. They head across Manila over to the Gulf of Tonkin where Hainan Island is, and then over to Hanoi. Hanoi usually gets the last lashes of typhoons, but usually they start in the waters of Philippines, east of Philippines. So they go from east to west. Yeah, I got out of there. So my flight went from Shanghai down to Shenzhen. We were in Shenzhen for 7 hours. We streamed that. We went and looked at some tech. We looked at that the earpiece translator. So you put an earpiece on, and I put an earpiece on, and I set it so that I might be speaking, say, Māori. You might be speaking, say, Thai. So when I speak Māori, you can hear the Thai translation in your ear. If you're Thai, or if you're Chinese, you can hear the Chinese translation of what I'm talking to you about. It was really cool, and it's instant. The price is not instant. I think those ones were around 700 New Zealand. And we had Shiny trying to say that, oh, just use AI. Well, I haven't used AI for translating like Google Translate, or I'll use Google Translate, but not AI translation. What I would have liked to do was try and set the stream up so it can have subtitles, translatable subtitles, so that if we're sitting in a restaurant and we're sitting next to Chinese people and they're speaking Chinese, the translation of what they're saying comes up. I think that would be cool if we can try and get that. I know that there are a couple of plugins that can do it, but I think that would be a good option. Yo, what's up, Blunt Man? See you, bro. Again, Mr. Emote, the king of emotes, the king of silent emotes. You're like a silent emoter. You're a silent emoter. Yeah, we're hitting the organic treadmill today, guys. organic treadmill today. We're hitting the organic treadmill. You can see all the single level houses in New Zealand. So the houses here are way different to housing back in Asia. Asia, they build up. Here in New Zealand, have a lot of land. So the houses are built single level. Sometimes double, but most of the time houses are single level, like these houses. All these houses. And the properties are big. So in Vietnam, what they do there is in Vietnam they build up, and the land that they buy is small. So they only need a small plot of land, and then they build up. So they build 5 or 4 stories up because it's cheaper. It's cheaper to build up than it is to buy the extra land. It's good to be back though, man. Good to be back, chat. Clean air. Finally some clean air. I think that's a con in Asia, is the air's quite bad over there in a lot of the countries, especially India. When I was in India, when were we in India? We were in India 4 or 5 weeks ago. Air quality's terrible, man. Terrible. Even when we're in the mountains, you can see some of the haze. It is terrible. It's terrible. So it's good to be back in clean air. In the green, we call it, in the green. We're in the green. Not in the orange or the red or the purple, but I mean, you know, there are ways to avoid it in Asia. Masks, air purifiers inside. That's a big thing, air purifiers. Now you can see the stars here really, really brightly, chat. I'm hoping we can see a couple before stream finishes. A couple of bright stars. And I see a lot of satellites here too. A lot of moving satellites. It's quite good. New Zealand's quite good for that. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, well, Matariki Day was a Friday, and so I had to basically fly in. I visited Henry. Yeah, I visited Henry, had to catch up with Henry, because he's back in Bangkok. I think he's heading back to New Zealand into this week, though. I think he was only in Bangkok for like 10 or 12 days. But I caught up with him. Caught up with some other family members and friends, and I just had to make sure they installed the memorial for my dad's unveiling, and that went well. That was good. But then Friday was a holiday. Friday I kind of just chilled with family, really. But you know, it was good. A lot of people had events on around the place.
13_hacker says saw Henry in Bangkok, or you mean Auckland?
He was in Auckland, yeah. So he's working in Auckland, and I think he can only get like 2 weeks off at a time. So he went back to Bangkok for 2 weeks, and then he's back to Auckland, I think, at the end of this week. No. Yeah, at the end of this week, I think. He's back at the end of this week, something like that. He's on the golden handcuffs, he calls it, which means you're working back in your home country, earning good money, but you haven't got the freedom of actually being back in Asia. So that's what he calls the golden handcuffs. He goes, I'm on golden handcuffs, bro. Ideally, remote work would be better, like what you're doing, but they're not quite there yet with him doing remote work. Ideally, that's ultimate. Here's another thing, Hacker. I just saw a few posts about it. Do you think it's true in regards to the DTV? Apparently, a lot of people are being, monitored, profiled at the airports. And then I heard someone say that they may look at scrapping the DTV, but I don't know. What's your thoughts on what's going on around that? Because I know a lot of people are concerned about their DTV application not being successful. To me, I think it seems like the Thailand government are been quite stringent at the moment. I think a lot of it is to do with all the crime that's recently popped up in Thailand, right? We saw the Aussie guy, a lot of fights, stuff like that. So I can only imagine that all of that behavior that foreigners are doing over there in Thailand is kind of making the Thai government a bit worried about things. So, I mean, you know, you can't you can't question them on it because they're doing the right thing, I think.
1337_hacker says they've tightened up the application quite a bit more picky, especially those who are applying nearby consulates in Laos, Viet, Cambodia, etc.
Okay, so if I was to apply for DTV, I might do it. Can I do it from New Zealand? Would it be better to do it from New Zealand? Because if I do it from Nam, yeah, they might feel a little... Oh, I think I know why it is too. Also, it's because of all the Cambodian scam centers, right? All those bloody scam centers in Cambodia. So a lot of Chinese Cambodians are using DTV and operating those scam centers, being on DTV. So all of that stuff, chat, that's what I'm talking about, is creating an impact.
Hacker says it's about 2K in New Zealand, the most expensive in the world. It's about 500 elsewhere.
Shit. 2K, why? Why is it 2K in New Zealand? Nah, stuff that. I'm not going to pay that in New Zealand. I think I'll be fine just applying in Vietnam. My work is my live streaming and stuff like that.
_hacker says I think they're more strict on people who are doing the Muay Thai cooking class DTV. If you're working online and can prove it, I haven't seen anyone turned away at immigration yet.
Cool. Yeah, it's easy to prove you're working online. Not only that, they want to see...
37_hacker says, but yeah, they just finalized cutting back the tourist visa from 60 to 30 days too. The change in government, the new guy isn't as foreigner friendly.
Yeah, see? And foreigners are stuffing it up because of all their bad behaviors back there in Thailand. I don't know what the hell is up with a lot of those foreigners. I mean, I have my own speculation. I've told you about my speculation that I think a lot of them have become activated since they got the scorpion sting. Since they received the scorpion sting, I think a lot of them have been impacted with the graphene oxide, if you know what I mean. And what it does is it makes them more spontaneously.
Prowl 288
Yeah.
says, who's this Wismith? 1337_hacker says the easiest method is to just have a wife in every country you want to visit these days.
Well, exactly. I think that's probably the best scenario, I guess, for me, just to have a wifey in each country. Gets a bit harder when you got 2 wives in each country. I think 1 wife is quite sufficient. What's up, Prowl? How's the Bua Kaluak? Welcome, guys. Welcome to South Island, New Zealand. Just finished walking. We're whacking out our 7Ks today.
1337_hacker says, yeah, just gets annoying when they try to call at the same time.
Bro, yeah, you got to be, you know, you got to be time, what's the word, time managed.
Says, hi, I think it's just more tourists and that means lower quality and now traveling and causing problems.
Hi, I think it's just more tourists and that means lower quality and now traveling and causing problems. Yep, it is. It's terrible. Terrible. How you doing, Shiny? Good to see you. Welcome in. Got to join the gym tomorrow.
1337 says yes, they want less people who treat Thailand like a playground and get up to mischief.
But I mean, that's a catch-22 for Thailand, because the less people that come for that kind of fun, you know, in a way, that's kind of one of their big attractors of tourists. I mean, if they kind of like dilute that away, will they still attract people to come for that? I don't know. I'm just inquisitive as you guys are.
Vietnam, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The affordability here has gone up fast.
Really? Yeah. I was thinking of moving out of Hanoi and actually moving in with the chica, the Vina chica. The only problem is her town is boring. Which means I have to really look at speaking Vietnamese. That's a nice 2-story. Yeah. If you know what I mean.
1337 Hacker says, do they have a mee sway in her town?
Yes, they do. Yeah, they have a mee shui. I think every small town has a mee shui.
Says, where's DJ Wiz?
Yeah, he's retired, I think. This new kid, Wiz Life, is on the block now. His evil twin is on the block. This guy. Where's DJ Wiz? Sun is set. Sun is set, chat. Haven't had a good walk like this for a couple of weeks. Been a bit stale, man. No exercise. Driving. Doing a lot of driving and stuff. Hope you guys are well, man. Welcome to my little small town in the South Island of New Zealand.
Round 288 says that nougat made you sit too much.
That nougat. Actually, I bought some back for my mum. She doesn't like the nougat. But I bought back some of those other soft cakey things. The light rice cakes. She loves those. And my mum's got no teeth. She's got false teeth. So you got to buy stuff that's soft. The nougat, if it gets cold, is a little bit hard. That's why she doesn't like it. I said, oh, well, give it to me. I just hope when I'm her age, I don't have to pull all my teeth out. That's why I'm trying to look after my teeth best I can.
Round 288 says you crack her tooth with that nougat.
You'll crack her tooth with the nougat. She got no teeth. She got false teeth. A lot of Māori.
37 hacker says microwave the nougat for 8 seconds for that freshly baked softness.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. You can just, you're right. And because I dished them out to some of my family. And then they go, oh, do you have any more of that nougat left? I said, no. I only bought so much. Anyway, I found a shop for them in Auckland. There's a shop that sells the nougat, but it's like triple the price of what I'm getting it for in Asia. Because remember, we got that one I bought back from China. We got it in Shanghai. And I think it was like 100 yuan, which is like $20 for 1 kg, which is actually quite good for 1 kg of nougat. All right, we're walking down the street, crossover. One of the main streets in my town. Yeah. So the nougat, I've got a couple left. The other rice cakes I've got left. The Luckin coffee I've got left. But I just have that Luckin coffee now and again. I bought remember the ones we went to Walmart? Shanghai Walmart? And we bought the Luckin coffee. We bought the waffles. Oh yeah, I've got some of the waffles left too. Bought the waffles, we bought the rice cakes. Well, that Luckin coffee, the coconut one, man, that's quite cool. And it's liquid. The sachets are liquid. So what you do is you just rip it open and you chuck the liquid in, then I just pour hot water in it. Milk if you want milk, if you drink milk with coffee. This is a grapevine chat. This city I'm in, Blenheim, is a grape city, wine city. It's like one of the wine capitals of New Zealand. If you look up Blenheim, New Zealand, wine, you'll see this city. This is the city I'm in. Or small town. So we have a lot of ethnic minority people here. People from China. People from the Pacific Islands come here. Vanuatu, Samoan, Tongan, Cook Islanders. And they come and work here. And they work in the vineyards. They do like pruning all the vines, the grapevines and that. They get good money here. I think they're on like 20 to 30 New Zealand dollars an hour. And they usually just come here, work. A lot of Filipinos as well. A big Filipino community here in this town. So when they have markets here, they have Filipino food, Vanuatu food, Pacific Island food. So it's very diverse. The food, Chinese. The only thing that's not that good is the price. 4 times as much as what I'll get back in Asia. Let's take one photo. Here's a photo chat. I've chucked it on Discord. It's gone straight to Discord. So everything is the same except for the WizLife name. So the names have finally changed over. So save up those names, guys. We'll see how we go with the new rebranding. It's got to tidy up a few bits and pieces with it. Yeah. I don't know when I'm back in Thailand either. I was thinking of doing Thailand New Year's, but I'm thinking, nah, man, there's going to be too many people in Thailand for New Year's. We actually enjoyed New Year's in Harbin, didn't we, chat? I don't know, choose somewhere else, I think. Maybe one of the Stan countries, or I don't know, maybe even like Mongolia. I wonder what they do for New Year's. Somewhere different. Somewhere different. Different. I'll probably show you guys around the city a little bit more over the next few days. Now I'm back. Take the 4-wheel drive for a run. I don't think I'll do any diving. It's too cold to do diving, chat. But can take you guys to some of the coastline beaches here. Kaikoura is a bit far, and actually I think they're doing up the roads down in Kaikoura. Kaikoura is a town south of my town. It's a coastal town. A number of years ago, they had a massive earthquake that hit the whole of this area, and Kaikoura rose out of the water and changed a lot of the terrain. So they've rebuilt back that city. All the roading they've rebuilt as well. Yeah, I've already been in like 2 or 3 earthquakes here over the past year. Shaky the snaky. Oh, someone's selling their house across the road. Back home. Chat. My hood, garden. It's a bit dark though. Oh, it's good to be back. Good to be back, chat. What's up, guys? Welcome to New Zealand. Sometimes I just stay out here. Oh, look, there's a star. There's a star already out. I'll tell you what I think that star is. I'll show you. Let's have a look and see what that star is up there. Chat. There's the star. There's the star. Looks like the moon, eh? Here's my cat. Come here. We went and got you today, eh? Come here, Poppy. Kitty, kitty. Her name's Poppy, chat. Poppy the cat. Come here, did you miss me? You haven't seen me for a few months, eh? This used to be my dad's cat. We bought her for his birthday. She's trying to catch a bird. You can't catch a bird. You're too fat now. You're too fat to catch a bird. So I bought her for my dad's birthday. When we bought her, she was about, I think, 6 weeks old. Now she's heading to 2 years old. She's heading to 2 years old. I'll take a photo of her. Here's my cat. Poppy the cat. You miss me, hey? I bought you a robot dog. Did you go play with your robot dog? Hey? I bought you your robot dog, you know? That cat type is a calico. Calico cat. Calico cat, chat. Hey, Poppy. Calico cat. So calico cats, chat, are like if you have I think it's a tortoiseshell mother or a orange and a ginger father. That's the cat that comes out. Yeah, you have different, or I think it's a black male and a black male.
Beer Goggles says, I love cats.
Black male and, I had the picture because there's not many female black cats and there's not many female ginger cats. Most ginger cats and black cats are male. So the tortoiseshells and the grey cats, what are the grey? They are mainly females. And then it breaks down the genetics, how you get a calico. Yeah, I like cats too. I love cats. Pussy cats. Pussy cats. What's up, guys? Welcome. Hope you guys are well. Welcome to New Zealand. Anyway, we were looking at that star before the cat rudely interrupted us. That star up there. There. Does it look like a star, chat? Shit, what is that? It's shimmering. It's so bright that it's shimmering. What the hell is it? Let me take a photo. What is that? Okay, I'll tell you what it is.
1337_hacker says that's the cabal.
Bro, I'll tell you what it is. So I have an app here. I'll show you my app. Yeah, it could be the cabal. You never know. I have an app. My app is Sky Map. And with Sky Map, all you do is you point it up.
Beer Goggles says you tell us. What is that?
Venus. It's Venus. Venus. There's Venus. Yep, it's Venus, bro. Looking at this here, that is Venus. Yep, there's Venus right there. I know it's kind of looks blurry, but it does say Venus right there. So when you point up to the star, it tells you, yep, that's Venus. And you'll see other bright stars around soon, sometime. And then I normally stay here on the front deck and I look up and then I try and categorize the stars where they're located. I know that like we were here in March. In March I would see a lot of Jupiter here. Jupiter, Orion Belt, and Sirius. But now we're seeing Venus. And there's a star just underneath Venus on the left called Regulus, and the other one under that is called Algebra. Any other famous things around? Arcturus is out there. Arcturus. Yeah, I check out a lot of the stars. I'm a nature vibe guy, so you know. What's up here? Zenith. Oh, look, down there is the sun. The sun's gone. And then just above the sun is Jupiter.
Beer Goggles says that's a cool app.
Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter's down there. But yeah, up there is Venus, guys. That's Venus. Yeah. So that star that you see glistening up there, it's actually shimmering. That shimmering star is Venus.
Amosi _ says where is Uranus?
It's
Liz Life
shimmering.
says what's up AMOSSY _ welcome back to the stream, hope all is well.
Yo.
AMOSSY _ a follow, he was last streaming at.
Yo, what's up, Amosi? How you doing, man? You still in Aussie? Has our YouTube gone offline? Don't know why it goes offline for. It's kind of weird. Hope you're well. Hope you're well there, Amosi. Yeah, we're just back in New Zealand, man. I don't know where Uranus is, to be honest. This guy. That's not very nice. That's disgusting. Okay, so usually what you can do with this app. So with the app, you can usually do a search. So if you go Uranus, there you go. Click it, and then it'll guide you. It'll have an arrow pointing to where Uranus is. There it is, down there. So it's on the other side of the world. There's Uranus, down there.
Amosi _ says been ages, you're always on late when in Asia.
Yeah.
Beer Goggles says I asked AI. Beer Goggles says around late May early July, a compact cluster of faint but sparkly stars appears low in the northeastern sky before sunrise. This is Matariki.
Yeah, that's the Matariki. So the Matariki are basically 9 clusters of stars. The English name for them are called the Pleiades cluster. And the Pleiades cluster usually come up in the morning. And
Beer Goggles says, oh, that's sunrise.
And we can see them. We can see the Pleiades cluster about 6 a.m., 7 a.m. over here in very clear view. So what our Māori people believe is that the Pleiades cluster is where our ancestors are from. That is the belief, is our ancestors are from there. And when we see the Pleiades cluster, it's time to get your gardens ready for harvesting, preparing. It's like a new year, a Māori new year. So you've got like Thai, they have their water festival in April. That's the Thai New Year. You've got the Chinese New Year that happens around February. Vietnamese New Year happens around February. So different indigenous cultures have different traditional and traditional beliefs for their New Year's and for their periods of time. So yeah, our Matariki celebrations were last weekend. How it is also believed is that well, if you're a flat earther, this won't apply to you. But if you're a heliocentric person, it basically means that what is believed through the tradition and culture is that the sun, the planets rotate around the sun, and then our solar system rotates around the central star of the Pleiades cluster, or the central star of the Matariki. In Māori, the central star is called Mataariki. It is the main star, Mataariki. In English, they call it Alcyon. Alcyon is the main star of the Pleiades cluster. And so they believe that our solar system rotates around that solar system. Our two solar systems rotate around another solar system. Those three solar systems rotate around a fourth solar system. So each solar system has an interlocking wheel and connection. And so we are connected. Even though you can't see physically the connection is done energetically, which is what the culture has believed. It's an energetic connection. Some call it dark matter. Is it dark matter? Antimatter? Dark matter? Anyway, thanks for that. Yeah, look how bright it is now, man. It's really getting brighter and brighter. Not that. It looks glistening.
Beer Goggle says you're a very interesting man, whiz life.
Thank you. Some believe that the glistening effect is the...
Beer Goggle says that's why I try to tune in.
No worries. Thank you, Beer Goggles. Some people believe that the glistening effect you see on the stars is the water above. They believe there are waters above. That's why you see the glistening effect. Thank you for that, Beer Goggles. The glistening effect there. What's the name? What do they call that?
Dark Bendover says UFO.
They call it a if you're heliocentric, if you're non-flat earther. I mean, if you're a flat earther, you believe. Sorry, if you're a flat earther, you believe that there are that's the waters above. What do they call it? I forgot the name of it. There's a term for it. The solar lights will come on. My mum's solar lights. Anyway, we're gonna head to the garage. Hang out in the garage a little bit. back in my hood. UFOs. Now there's a word for it. What do they call it? Let me look at the flat Earth terminology. There's a term for it. What? There's a name for it. Sky dome above firmament. That's what it's called, firmament. So it is believed that there is a firmament above. That's why you get that shimmering effect, because it's a firmament, they believe, like a dome, some kind of like celestial dome. I'm not a flat earther, but Henry's a flat earther. A lot of them believe in the theory of the earth being a dome, the being inside a dome, and that the edges are actually ice. The edges are ice, and that there's a firmament above. That's what they believe.
Dark Bendover says I call it Kaikora.
Kokoda. Oh, Dark Bendover, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, bro. Yeah, the firmament. That was the that's what I try to call it, firmament. Firmament. How you doing, Dark Bendover, man? Oh man, it's getting pretty cool back here. Like the weather here. Let me just see what the weather is like here. So it's 11. It's going to go down to like probably 6 or 7 degrees here. It usually gets really, really cool here. Yeah, so I'm not going to be back here that long, probably about 4 weeks. We'll see how we go. See how we go, chat. I know this is not a long stream either, chat. Should only be streaming out. It's going to be a short stream. This was a test stream because we changed over our name and all our branding and stuff, and I guess it's all working fine. Mobilin's working cool. A few new updates with Mobilin as well. I need to check out the new features. The new features of Mobilin. I'll probably stream tomorrow afternoon, chat. Got to drop my mum off tomorrow somewhere, so we can have some time to chill. Maybe take you for a little ride around somewhere. Hey, kitty cat. You hungry? Hey. My kitty cat. Poppy's the name of the cat.
Beer Goggle says whether you intended this or not, I enjoyed this stream.
No worries, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Yeah, I'll show you a little bit more of this town. As I said, this is the small little town here. It's just where my mum's family are from. So.
1337_hacker says quality streams.
No worries, thank you. We're in chill mode, man. Kitty cat.
1337_hacker says, did you get an SM in NZ or an actual plan?
So I've got my my pops's old phone number, so I've attached a plan to that with Rocket. It's about, I think, $35 or $30 for unlimited 5G per month with calls and everything. And then I've got my old number, and then I've got a third number. So I was thinking, maybe should I get a third SIM just for better quality? Because you can use a Wi-Fi, which is what I'm using on here. I'm Wi-Fiing this into the iPhone. Then I've got the cellular eSIM on the iPhone as well. Then you can get a third phone, and you can mobile link that third Android phone. So you can have 3 SIMs running the stream, which I think will be better for quality, because where we'll probably go in the next 3 days, I don't know what it's like at some of the beach areas. Not quite sure. But yeah, no, I've got Rocket. Rocket's okay, does the job. I think Rocket are under Vodafone or One New Zealand. I might get another SIM with Spark. 2 Degrees, is it, or Spark? I'll have to have a look. There's some new companies that popped up here in New Zealand. Anyway, guys, we're back here, man. Thank you, guys. Anyway, I'm going to call it a stream chat. I'm going to go and have a shower and cook some dinner. But see you guys tomorrow, I'll show you guys a little bit of the town, and we'll hang out and whatnot. The stream will be a little bit longer. Hopefully we can meet some interesting friends and family for you guys to meet along the way.
Amosi_ says later.
Later, alligator. Anyway, as I always say, experience the journey, inspire others, live life, have a great life, not just a great day. Thank you guys for popping in, and thanks for the subs as well, guys. Appreciate that.
Beer Goggles says take care, big guy.
Take care and behave yourselves, guys. All right. Peace out, guys.
1337_ hacker says, can you later, mate? Thanks for jumping on.
No worries, man. Cheers, Thank you.